Yolanda here with another review of a product that my boyfriend sent me. Amazon, by the way, is my boyfriend. Let's see what Amazon sent me today. Ooh, a Nespresso Vertuo Plus. I love you, Amazon, but you guys waste so much packaging. Okay, Lord. Okay, so this is what we have here, the Nespresso Vertuo Plus. Ooh. Another coffee machine. Because did I mention I love coffee? So this is what it looks like in box. I'm going to go ahead and unbox it. If I can figure out how to do so. Okay. The first thing I see here is the welcome packet, or the booklet, the welcome booklet. It's kind of similar to the Keurig I got. It welcomes you and offers you to ask you to, or gives you an opportunity. I can't speak today. Gives you an opportunity to join the Nespresso Club. And it just has the information there. I won't go through all that. You can read that when you order yours. And then here is the Nespresso My Machine. I'm assuming this is the operating manual. Yeah, that's what that is. Okay. Let's see here. Of course, it's packed in the styrofoam, which is good. Ooh, I hate that noise. Good Lord. Don't you just hate that noise? Ah. Okay, it's got this little thing here. I'm going to go out on a limb and say this is probably the bottom of the machine, or like with the Keurig, you have the part that you set the cup on, but the Keurig has a filter in case you make a spill, it goes down off in a drainage system. Oh my God, I hate this. Okay, let's see what we have here. We have what I'm assuming is the water cavity or capsule or whatever you want to call it, the water container. We have the actual, this thing is not light either. We have the actual coffee machine. Take that out. And then we have this. I'm assuming I'm going to assume that these are probably pods. A sample kit. Let me see if I'm correct. Because it would be awful for them to send you your kit without the first set of starter pods, right? And when I go wash this, I'm going to take a break and go wash this machine out and then show you guys how it works. And I'm going to look up and see how much these pods cost. And later on, I'll look and see if there is a cheat with these pods, like there is with the Keurig. And what I mean by cheat is, Keurig now you can buy disposable pods that you can reuse, or a plastic reusable one that you can actually use with your own coffee grounds. So we won't get, oh yeah, this is definitely pods. How cute. See? It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And it has a description of each. You've got the Intense, the Elvazi, the Caramel, the Diavolito, and I'm sorry if I'm spelling this wrong, the Storm, the Giorni, the Vanese, Alticio, Audaci, Solelli, Decaffeinated, Voltes, Mellows, Hazelnut, Half Caffeinated, and decaffeinated intense. I don't know how decaffeinated could be intense, but hey. So yeah, these are the pods, and like I said, there's 12 in the starter kit. So let me go ahead and I'm going to press pause, and I'm going to go ahead and wash out the machine. And because it has one of these, what do you call these plugs? I forget what you call these plugs, but it's the three-prong plug. I'm not going to be able to hook it to an extension cord, so I'm going to move it into the kitchen and turn on some light so you guys can see how it operates, and we'll go from there. Okay, be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I did look up the price of these particular pods, and they are, if you have a Keurig, they run about the same amount as the Keurig does. A 10 pack runs you about $8. You can get 150 pack for like $30. So if you have a Keurig, you're not going to see any difference in price change. So what I've done so far is I have added the catch strain here. There are slots that you can go in, and they actually go on four different notches. I just have it on the very bottom one. Put some water in here, and then you set it on the back. See here, there's a thing there. You set it back there, and it sucks. There's a suction thing at the bottom. So we've gotten that for. Now it says turn on the espresso machine, and as you can see there, the light is blinking. Okay, so once we do that, it says steady green lights will indicate the machine is ready. So kind of like the Keurig, we keep our Keurig on, but if you turn it off to preserve energy, it'll take a while to heat up. It'll heat up the water. Okay, so now the light is, so as you can see there, the light is solid green. So let's go ahead and see what's next. This is my Starbucks mug, and this is 12 fluid ounces. So I'm going to place that under there and see what happens. It says open the machine head by pressing the lever, which is this little one right here. I'm assuming. There we go. I think. Okay, I did that. It's not working yet. And I don't want to break it. Oh, okay, so it automatically goes up. Once you pull it, it goes up by itself. And then you're going to put the capsule in. I'm assuming, okay, which one do I want first? Let's say I want the Giorni, G-I-O-R-N-I, Giorni, only because the color is orange and it's pretty. So I'm going to stick that in there. I'm assuming down like this. And then it says push the lever down to close it. So you don't have to force it. It's like a soft close, so don't force it down. Then it says push the button 3 times. So there's a button here. And it starts going around. I don't know, I don't feel comfortable with that coffee under there. We'll see how this goes. It says during the coffee preparation phase, coffee will start to flow. Green light will rotate quickly during brewing. So that's what it's doing right now. To stop the coffee flow early, push the button. Let's see what happens. Something tells me this is going to be a big mess because I don't think there's, okay. At first it didn't look there was enough clearance there, but as you can see, it actually is. Ooh, I'm loving it. Listen to it whir. Ooh. It says to manually top off your coffee, push the button and push again to stop when desired volume is reached. Also says to eject the capsule, open the machine head by pushing the lever up. The machine head will open automatically with an electrical mechanism. The machine can be turned off at any time by closing the machine head and pushing the lever down for 5 seconds.
Now that we have had this machine for a few months, I do feel like I can give an honest review. And it's an A+ for me. We absolutely love it. The taste is great. The machine is super easy to use. It does come with a frother. This was a game changer for us. I'll show you a little bit about how it works. There is a compartment back here on the back that holds all of your old pods. This lid here is completely automatic. So you press up on this and this lid will open. The pod that was in there gets tossed to the back like so. This is actually a new pod. So you press that back in there, put the compartment in the back. To close this lid, you literally just tap it one time. It will puncture the pod. This plate here is movable. You can move it up or down depending on the size of your cup. The water compartment is back here. This does move. You can move it to this side. It can stay in the back or it can go over on the right side, which is nice to me because I kind of move it around on our countertop. But anyhow, when you have the pod in, the lid closed, this little button up here, there's a black button and the green light around it means that the machine is on. So you literally push the button and it gets to work. It's a great machine. The flavor is wonderful. The frother here, you can froth hot or cold. We always do hot, and it baby.
This is my Nespresso with my foamer. It's super easy to use. I use it every single day. You flip that up. That was the pot I used this morning, flips back. If I went to make another cup of espresso or a full cup of coffee or a cold icy cup of coffee, I just put a pod in here, flip that down. And then when that light stops flashing, really I can press it anytime it'll start, but when it stops flashing, Then I can press it down and it makes coffee. And then in here, I like to put half and half and maybe sometimes a little sugar-free syrup and put the lid on, and then you can have it, press this for hot or cold. You can have cold foam too. So this one.
His eyes. Suddenly, his eyes widened as he remembered what lay waiting beneath his pillow. Just then, Caillou noticed something in the corner of his eye.
This was somebody else who returned it. I am video taping this box that this came in so I can send it to these people. Obviously,
Let's just get this last battle over with. I threw in the disc to summon the final legend of Part 4, the legend of Neo Jones.
Well, this is unexpected to be sure. Nevertheless, here you are. This is My machine spilled water everywhere for some reason from like under it. I've literally had it for like about a month, so